Your life is built on the thoughts you repeat, and most of them are lies. Stories you tell yourself so often, they've become your reality, even though they're riddled with doubt, fear, and limits you didn't choose but absorbed. These 6 sentences are brutally honest, painfully simple, and life-changing if you let them sink in. They don't sugarcoat. They don't comfort. They cut straight through the fog of confusion to the raw truth beneath. You've been hunting for clarity, haven't you? Waking up tangled in the same questions. Why is everything so tangled? Why does the path feel blocked? Why does the light at the end flicker like a dying ember? You scroll endlessly, chasing wisdom in quotes and podcasts, but the puzzle never feels complete. You stare at other people's highlight reels, measuring your shadowed days against their staged perfection, wondering when your turn will come. But here's a secret no one shouts from the rooftops. Clarity isn't a distant prize. It's not hidden in another book or buried in one more hour of grinding. It's quietly waiting inside you, underneath the noise, the endless input, the overload, waiting for you to press pause, to clear the clutter, to listen to the whispers of your own mind. Growth is the buzzword thrown around everywhere, but no one teaches you the hardest part, how to untangle the knot of your own thoughts when the world screams louder than your inner voice. You're not broken, you're just overwhelmed, stuffed with so many opinions, so many shoulds. There's no room left for your own truth to breathe. What if the breakthrough you crave doesn't come from complex formulas or exotic strategies? What if it's just 6 sentences, 6 unyielding truths that reset your mindset? Not fluffy platitudes, but sharp, undeniable pivots that clear the fog and hand you your power back. These aren't motivational cliches. They aren't hollow promises. They're mental jolts wrapped in wisdom, short enough to memorize, deep enough to transform. They slice through excuses and complacency, forcing you to rethink your narrative and face uncomfortable realities. Most people aren't drowning in defeat. They're drowning in mental chaos. Thoughts piled up like rubble, emotions swirling like storms, priorities tangled beyond recognition. These 6 sentences are your mental sweep, a purge of what weighs you down, stripping away distractions until what's left is firm, steady, unshakable. They will confront you. They will challenge how you speak, how you think, how you act. They'll ask you to face parts of yourself you've hidden away, because that's where your true strength has been waiting. This isn't a feel-good pep talk. It's a hard reset for your mind, because clarity doesn't spring from comfort zones. It emerges from the courage to face hard truths. If you're done living in autopilot, done shrinking to fit places that no longer serve you, done waiting for someone else's approval, this is your moment. These 6 sentences won't miraculously fix everything, but they will ignite something powerful, a switch in your mind that once flipped can never be undone. Number 1, stop telling people everything. Not everyone deserves a backstage pass to your life. Most people are wrapped up in their own struggles, their own dramas, barely noticing yours. Some will smile at your success, but secretly hope you slip, waiting for the moment your confidence falters. Others aren't there to support. They're collecting details to use against you when it suits them. Oversharing is not vulnerability. It's handing over your power to people who may not have your best interests at heart. Your peace is sacred. Every word you share costs you energy. Not every ear deserves your story. Not every mouth should hear your truth. Protect your inner world like a fortress. Speak less, watch more. Build your dreams quietly, in silence and solitude. When your success arrives, it will shout louder than any words ever could. Guard your journey fiercely. It's a rare treasure, not a public spectacle. Number 2, choose your friends wisely. The people around you shape who you become. This isn't just a cliche, it's a reality you can't ignore. Your closest friends are not just companions. They're the architects of your mindset, your habits, your future. Energy flows between you like a current, positive or negative. If you stay close to those stuck in comfort zones, you'll find your wings clipped, your ambitions dulled. Loyalty isn't an excuse to tolerate toxicity or mediocrity disguised as familiarity. Real growth requires tough decisions. Sometimes you must walk away from history and embrace those who push you beyond what you thought possible. Seek out people who challenge your limits, inspire you to hustle harder, and refuse to accept anything less than your best. Elevate your standards relentlessly. Surround yourself with those who raise the bar, because your environment should launch you forward, not hold you back. When you align with greatness, greatness becomes your new norm. Number 3, expect nothing. Appreciate everything. Gratitude is a quiet force, often underestimated but wildly transformative. When you stop expecting life to hand you happiness, success, or validation, you free yourself from constant disappointment. Instead, your eyes begin to open to the subtle miracles around you: the crisp air on your skin, the taste of food that nourishes you, the gentle hues of a sunrise that many miss while chasing after bigger dreams. Expectation builds walls. Entitlement blinds you to the richness already present. But appreciation? It's a magic lens that turns ordinary moments into treasures. True peace doesn't come from collecting more things or achievements. It blossoms from recognizing the abundance in what you already possess. Let go of "I deserve this" and embrace "I am thankful for this." In that shift, you'll discover a calm so deep, no external chaos can shake it. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a foundation for a life well lived. Number 4, do your best and trust the process. Life's winds are unpredictable, but your effort is the steady rudder steering your course. The reality? Progress isn't always a smooth ascent. Some days feel like strides forward, others like battles uphill or setbacks cloaked as lessons. But the key is persistence, showing up consistently, even when the thrill fades or doubt creeps in. Success isn't luck. It's the product of relentless dedication over time. Don't wait for perfect moments or ideal conditions to start. Plant your seeds where you stand with whatever tools you have. Trust that every small action builds momentum, a force that eventually reshapes your reality. The harder you work, the more chances you create, and soon enough what seemed like luck is revealed as preparation meeting opportunity. Keep moving forward. Keep believing. The process you trust today will be the story you tell tomorrow. Number 5, control yourself, not others. True power is not about forcing the world to bend to your will. It's about mastering the most important domain you control, yourself. Trying to control other people is like chasing shadows in a storm, exhausting, frustrating, and ultimately a dead end. You cannot rewrite someone's beliefs, dictate their moods, or force their loyalty. Those things are theirs alone. The only real control you possess is how you react, how you set your boundaries, and the standards you hold for your own life. Strength is often mistaken for dominance or manipulation, but true strength is quieter, more disciplined, rooted in self-command and steady confidence. When you stop wasting your energy micromanaging others or trying to script their actions, you reclaim your power to build an unshakable fortress of peace and clarity within. Power is not noise, it's calm in the storm, the steady hand that doesn't flinch when chaos roars around it. Govern your thoughts, your emotions, and your choices first, and watch how everything around you begins to fall into place. Because when you govern yourself, the world naturally starts to align with your inner rhythm and strength. Number 6, learn to react less. Your reactions are a form of currency, and until you take control of that currency, others will keep spending it for you. Life will test you, people will provoke you, and there will always be forces trying to pull you into their drama or chaos. But here's the truth. You don't have to cash in on every emotional demand or argument. Choosing silence over impulsive reaction is one of the most powerful yet underrated strategies. Restraint isn't weakness. It's an incredible display of strength and self-mastery that few truly understand. When you react immediately, you surrender your peace, handing over the power to dictate your mood, your day, even your sense of self to others. But when you learn to pause, take a deep breath, create space, and respond with intention rather than instinct, you regain control. You become unshakable, impenetrable by chaos or manipulation. This isn't about stuffing down your feelings or pretending you're fine. It's about mastering the critical space between what happens to you and how you choose to respond. Emotional control means you're running the show, not your feelings running you. When you master this, you don't just survive life's storms. You command the ship with unwavering purpose and clarity, navigating every challenge exactly where you want to go. So, life isn't changed by shouting louder or making noise. It's changed by thinking deeper. Real transformation begins in the quiet spaces inside your mind, where clarity cuts through the chaos. These 6 sentences, they're not just words on a page. They're weapons for your mindset. Quiet, precise, and powerful enough to cut through excuses, distractions, and self-doubt. Let them settle into your consciousness. Let them become your inner compass, guiding your decisions, your actions, and your growth every single day. You don't need to fix everything all at once. Change doesn't happen overnight, and the path to your best self isn't a race, it's a steady climb. Choose just one of these sentences, live it fully. Let it challenge you, stretch you, and reshape how you see the world and yourself. As you commit to that one truth, watch how quickly your life begins to shift, how your mindset sharpens, how your peace deepens, and how your purpose ignites. Remember, transformation isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about showing up every day with intention and courage, armed with the honesty these sentences bring. When you do, you don't just survive, you thrive. You don't just drift, you steer. Your mindset becomes your strongest asset, your most reliable ally, and your greatest source of power. So, take these 6 sentences with you. Use them as your silent strength. Let them spark the change you've been waiting for. Because the life you want, the clarity, the peace, the power, is already inside you, ready to be unlocked.